If nothing else, this week has been a change of pace. That's what you need sometimes when you do routes, where you do the same thing every week. You need a change. Not this particular change, but you need a change. Well, good morning, peoples. I'm alive. I'm still in this loaner truck that tried to kill me. Or no. Well, yeah, it was more this one than the Cascadia, really, that tried to kill me. Cascadia just decided to take a dump on the interstate. Pretty sure it was the water pump. Don't know yet.
Road closures on North 9th Street and on I-70 East. I-70 East is closed. Check conditions before you go.
Shut up, Lola. Yeah, this rider here in Sykeston is out in the boonies. I missed it. I had to catch a damn little shut down gas station parking lot to get turned around. Out here in farm country, that's for sure. Whoa. This week is just, it's been foobar. Can I say that again? Foobar. Be home tomorrow because today's Thursday. I might look out and get loaded today. And then maybe spend the night in Effingham. Get loaded today and make it to Effingham. I might make it home tomorrow. I've got I think it's a 6-hour drive from here to Richmond. Pick up at Richmond, run like hell to Fairbury. Pray that somebody can load me. When I first got up, I did the route and it said I was going to get to Fairbury by like 4:30, but then of course you got to do your pre-check. I had to finish my 10-hour break because I still had like 20 minutes left on it. And then you got to do all your morning have-to-dos, which I tried to do everything in a timely manner, but rushing is just not in my ability at the moment. But I'm going to do my best today. I'm just hoping I can get home early Saturday morning or late Friday night, which it'll probably be early Saturday morning. Just I'm hoping it's like early. That way I can actually get home and relax a little. And for God. The people that are in charge of putting mattresses in these trucks, these little half-inch thick mattresses do nothing for the people that sleep on them. For the love of God, I thought it was bad the night before, Tuesday night, when I had to sleep in this hot-ass truck with no air. But I had air last night, and damn, I might as well just be sleeping on the damn, what is it? The platform the mattress sits on in this truck. Like, my back does not like me this morning. Of course, my back's been hurting for a couple weeks, my lower back. Like, right above the tailbone. Really, people? You guys could have made through that damn light. Yellow means slow down, not stop. I guess the upside is I'll be doing most of my driving in the daylight today, where I'm usually making this drive in the dark. Because I'm headed south to Hino and Memphis this time of the day. For the love of God, this Buick is a damn road rule Nazi. Like, it's like 35 and they're probably doing 34. Because I'm doing 33. Like, pull up, dude. Not the car ahead of me, that Buick. He's got like 20 feet between him and the car ahead of him. Like, I'm willing to bet everybody hates him wherever he drives. get in the left lane. Oh, and of course, because I didn't have any food in the truck last night, and I didn't have the time to stop anywhere and get food, I was trying to call up to this Domino's and see if they'd deliver, because, you know, like, come on, pizza places deliver. You don't got to use an app. You can call and talk to somebody. You can be like, hey, I want this, 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 and this, pay for it on the phone, yada, yada, yada. I was 6 miles from this Domino's where I was at the Ryder. 6 miles. They didn't deliver there. Domino's would not deliver 6 miles away. But you know who did? Taco Bell's with DoorDash. And that was 10 miles. So I had Taco Bell for dinner, and I had what's left of it, for breakfast. Because I don't use DoorDash or Uber Eats or any of that things. And when I do use it, it's very rarely. But thankfully, if you have the Taco Bell app, you can set it for delivery options, and it like goes ahead and does your delivery through DoorDash. So there's that. So I didn't have to starve for the night because I hadn't even really eaten anything yesterday. I ate a cheeseburger left over from Tuesday night's dinner at McDonald's. And then I had some pilot wings for lunch. That's all I'd eaten yesterday. Joys of trucking. Joys of trucking. Oh, I tried to do a time lapse of the truck getting towed, and this GoPro apparently takes photos instead of just kind of doing a video that's like 2 seconds long and then waits like 5 seconds and then another 2 second long. So a 5-minute drive took 3,900 photos for a time lapse. And nothing I had editing software wise would let me compile that on my phone without it taking hours to like cluster this group of cluster these photos into a video, or cluster these photos into, I guess, a file, and then do that over and over and over, I everything down to a number that I could stick into a editing software. But I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's a little more effort than I'm willing to put into this, especially on my phone. Now, maybe if this was on a computer or a laptop and I was pulling the files straight off the GoPro, I might have done it. Yeah, that wasn't happening yesterday. Man, you gotta love when a plan comes together. You gotta love when a plan comes together. I was on track to only get one load done today that should have been done yesterday. Or no, wait, today's Thursday. Well, yeah, I would have had both of these loads today. So I'm on track for getting both of these loads today, where I was only going to get one. Making stuff work when it's just been nothing but chaos gives you that little teeny tiny grain of hope that things aren't going to be as bad as you think they are. So there is that. That is a win this week. A win in my favor. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get home late Friday instead of like noon Saturday, or just earlier Saturday. Which, if I can get home before noon on Saturday, that'll be awesome. The perks of doing the same route over and over and over and over, you kind of realize that the way they have you do it can kind of be done in a different order and still get done. But keep your fingers crossed that I don't hit anything major, knock on wood, and then I can just keep this bucket of bolts rolling, and I don't get too fatigued, because like I said earlier, these mattresses in these trucks that are, whether they're loaners or they're the replacement mattresses, because I've been in one or two trucks where they were new and they were good mattresses. It's these rider companies or whatever that when they swap trucks out between drivers, they just chuck the good mattress and then they put in these POSs. So if anybody sees this that has anything to do with how trucks are cleaned or refurbished or whatever, stop putting these tiny mattresses in these trucks. Even if I was a 100-pound dude, that mattress would kill your back, because there's no padding to it. It's literally this thick. Well, maybe that thick, but still, you feel that piece of wood you're laying on. Like, I think the floor at my house is more comfortable than that mattress. And I sleep on my side. Like, I'm gonna have to find like a mini futon mattress that I leave in my truck for whenever I have these loaners, so that I can actually sleep. But here's for hoping for only one more night in this truck for this week. Burner was right when he was doing his video about if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Just call me Murphy. Just call me Murphy. But hey, if nothing else, this week has been a change of pace. That's what you need sometimes when you do routes, where you do the same thing every week. You need a change. Not this particular change, but you need a change. Oh, this has been a day. 4 hours till I hit Richmond. And then I'm gonna go park. And I will call it a day. Looking like I'll be home Saturday, but oh wow. Oh well, that was scary. That was scary. High winds is not a joke, people. High winds are not a joke. I'm glad I've got like 2,500 or 25,000 pounds on me right now. It's open land up here in Illinois. Ain't nothing to break up the wind. Makes sense why further out west, when they tilled up the ground, it caused that, I think it was a sandstorm? There you go, my useless knowledge of the day. I want to say it was like in the 60s. It could have been earlier, it could have been later, and then around the 60s. It might have been the 40s. Back when we first started like mass cultivating land. I want to say it was like out in Oklahoma, or at least that area, like that far west, where they tilled up so much land because of, I think it was right around when John Deere started making the plows. It was so effective and they did so much for like that year, and I want to say the next year, they had like horrible, like Sahara desert sandstorms. But it was just the dirt, because they had loosened up so much of the soil, and there's like, it's a prairie over there, and like there's nothing really to break up the wind like the trees up over here in the east. Impatient a-holes. You did not have to try to pass the fucking tractor on the tracks. Yeah, I'll look that up. It's crazy. Looks like it's going to be about 8:30 tonight when I get to Richmond. Really, it should be closer to 7, but because I'm going through that time change, the glorious, glorious time change, or time zone change, basically only about 30 minutes of this drive is going to be in East or Central time. The rest will be in Eastern, so it's not going to throw me off too much. Don't you hate it when you forget to account for time zone changes? I think it is one of the most pain in the ass things you can do as a driver. You forget about the time zone change. Another one leaning. There's another one leaning. That feeling is horrible when you know your truck's leaning because of the wind. And you can feel the fact that you're having to steer right or left, whichever way would keep you straight, depending on which direction the wind's coming from. And you're essentially it's you're driving crab walk driving down the road. This is that intersection where I tagged the bumper on that car that pulled out in front of me. Well, not this intersection, but between this one and the one we'll hit next. We had to pull over here into this building, or this parking lot right here, the F and the R, here in Piper City. Yeah. That was a hell of a day. Hell of a day. This wind's got that stop sign bent. Or no, that was for the people merging. Like, look, that truck's almost out of sight. Speed limit's 55. Inconsiderate people. Sometimes people are just stupid. Oddly enough, I've worked it out. Where I am right now, I think I'm about 3 hours from James Best's house. And he's not too far from Watch West work. And that was one of the things that when I first started coming through this area, I was like, this looks an awful lot like what Wes drives around in when he does his test drives. But oh wow, you can see it really good with this one. Look at that. Look at that bumper. Look at that bumper. Slow down, dude. Slow down. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I can honestly say, in these high wind conditions, I always feel a little bit stabler going slower. Damn mirrors are so shaky. I didn't see what I just thought I saw. I'm not seeing brake lights, so I'm gonna guess not. Oh, I wish I had a radio on this truck. It almost looks like that dude that just passed me in the white Classic that he just rolled. I hope not. I really hope not, but that's almost what it looks like. But these mirrors are so shaky from where they're wore out on their little motors. And then the arm holding the window, or the mirrors on the side of the truck are wore out too. Oh no, don't be doing that, Chris. Don't be doing that. These are really big crop fields. Like, I don't know how big an acre is exactly, but I can only imagine how many acres I drive through right now when I look across the field, and there's nothing really close that's breaking up the landscape. It all looks way out there. I'll be back.